Hello, my name is T, and I'm playing Katawa Shoujo. Shoujo, however you say it. Text speed speaking a little lower so people can read it. Auto mode delay. Don't know what that is, but we're going to turn it up because I want to take my time with this. I think I'll just censor it out myself, because I've been told that's a big part of the game, like that's big plot points and stuff. So, which light breeze causes the naked branches of her head to rattle like wooden wind chimes. I can't make my voice high like a. Never mind. So she suffers no longer. Whoops, didn't mean to. Now in late winter, it feels like I'm standing in a fire kindling. Good imaging. Hisao. Hasao? Hisao? Hisao. Close enough. It's at 4 p.m. Let's Shiko and Martha and Locker. The social's bit of initiative. The note. Snowfall gradually thickens. Snowflakes fall. Hold on. Text speed down. Snowflakes. That's a little too slow. Just trying to, yeah. Time to slow down to a crawl. That's how I want it, right there. It startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. He's approaching me from behind. Hi, Misao, you came? A hesitating, very audible question. However, as the owner of that dainty voice, instantly feel my heart skip a beat. Aww. It's do hundreds of times, but never as more than eavesdrop her to a conversation. Turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Aww, it's adorable. They're so Japanese. Don't tell me right here, was it yours? And then I spent all that time trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. Pathetic. Pathetic. It's like Fluttershy. It's just like Fluttershy. Aww. It's adorable. Whoa. Oh god. Okay, I thought that was gonna be like a jump scare or something. I don't know. Shut up. I played too much SCP today. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I played too much SCP. Okay, this is adorable. Here we are on the cold. By the way, I didn't actually see any gameplay of this, and I definitely didn't read the user manual that came with it, because I skimmed over a couple pages and it looked like it was just characters, which I don't want to spoil. But this one looks like what's her face with the God, what's her name? I don't know. The one with the burn victim with the hair in her face. Pitches over the soft blue. There's a passage right. Her eyes lock with mine. She lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. Aww. I'm okay. Tight, I doubt. Is it ever gonna show her face? Cause I don't know. These trees are to know. If you go out with me, I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. Aww. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal words feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. So he's having a heart attack? I guess. Yep, he's having a heart attack. Oh, that's messed up. Last thing I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanako, screaming for help in the intestine platter. Wow. Well, that happened. Beep. 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 Okay. The artwork in this game is actually really nice. Like, especially the shading. I really like the shading. It's kind of got like the TF2 style shading, where it's not much shading on either side of the shadow, but then the shadow's really defined. It's a nice, nice style. Yeah, it's got some good artwork. So the guy has a heart attack after talking to Fluttershy. That's kind of let's see where this is going. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the game, but I've heard a lot of people telling me the game's good and I need to play it, but I haven't heard much about the actual game itself. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. Is it just waking out of a coma or what? I've left this hospital. And 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts. So I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Can't pronounce things. Now I feel bad because a foreign alien one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very bad at pronouncing things. It can be fatal. That gets close to home. Apparently, a miracle. I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. Oh god, oh, I thought hold on. Keep hitting right click. I had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled, and all of the gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me there was their sympathy had turned. I realized the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class. Okay, there we go. It was tough to read. I think I'm dyslexic. I don't know. Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors by the end of the month. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch a subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have God, stop it. A million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving. My expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. At some point I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading. Instead, there was a small library at the hospital, although it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. But I loved the stories. That was what my life was like. Days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass, and I was trapped inside instead of moving within. God, my throat hurts. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance. That's it. Don't know why I was thinking nonchalantism. Through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself, pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. It's really sad, man. That happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. It's messed up. He then gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. There is this ritual on the head cardiologist. He takes his time sorting his papers, then setting them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. He then casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello. God, I need to figure out how to pronounce that. Hisao or Hasao, or Hisao. Hisao is close enough. Hi, hello Hisao, how are you today? I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions you should be fine. We have all your medication sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad. His expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. God, stop hitting. Right click, okay, come on. I'm gonna sneeze. God, I'm pretty sure I'm sick. So many. I take it from his hand and take a look at myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Wow. The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. This is actually really cool. Like, no, I mean, not the fact that he's getting into it. I mean, the artwork and the way that they did that. Whoop, skip that one. Go away. This is insane. All this is kind of making me depressed. Because that's a lot of medication. Side effects, adverse effects, contradictions, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so futile. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life, every day? I'm afraid that's the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that that list fades over the years. Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I need to learn how to talk with my voice. Ugh. It felt better if you hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please calm down. Hisao. Please calm down, dude. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down? The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy. Specializes in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What? Am I? It has a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't have to make the hospital being nearby a selling point. Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a look a couple of weeks back. I think you'd like it. It looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Yeah, I need water. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to... God, stop hitting... I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, a special school, that's an insult. That is what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another. Your father's right, and many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate. I don't care, a person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that sometimes. That something so important was decided. I need water, and it's right over in the other room. What can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question. Now, hiccups. I need to get to a stopping point so I can go grab that water. It's funny, I had always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest, I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock, or... God, stop hiccuping! This is probably terrible to watch. I'm mispronouncing everything, I'm coughing and hiccuping, sneezing. I feel disabled. Okay. Give me a minute. Hold on. Wipe my eyes. Not crying, I'm just... my eyes hurt, man. I don't feel it. Basically, I woke up about 10 minutes, about 10 minutes before I started recording this. Jumped on my computer, went, I'm gonna do this, and just did it. So, I'm just woke up. I'm dehydrated, and yeah. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know now it's futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all of this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice, I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start, my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I try to see what my new life will look like. So is this where we go to the school? Oh, that's why I see that. That's the symbol for the game. Oh, it makes sense now. Because his heart is okay. Oh, hold up! I'm actually going to go grab my water, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes. And I'm back, but I think we're gonna have to end the episode here, so, yeah, thanks for watching. I will continue this right now, but, you'll have to watch another episode. Bye, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna ask you to rate or subscribe or any of that, because I know you probably won't, and you probably don't want to. But, if you would, that'd be really nice. Thank you. Sorry. Really just, thank you for watching, and thank you for, not exiting out as soon as you heard my annoying voice. Trust me, I'll be doing a lot more actual commentary in coming episodes rather than just, reading it, so you can look forward to that. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.